Alright, cool. So I'm actually streaming this. This is Gabrielle, it's my little sister. So like this is the bar. This is I don't know, like when I first walked in here, it was like I don't know, it gave me that vibe of like almost like a Vegas like casino. I don't know, it's something about like the way the seating is, or like the like plants and the just the whole arrangement over here. But like I don't know, it was pretty fucking awesome here. So I actually wanted to start in the beginning. So like if you actually look outside, come check this out, guys. So this is what it looks like from outside. Actually, you know what would be really good, Sarah?
What?
Is if you were the cameraman. Can you handle that?
I'll do it.
Can you handle that? I can carry the rest of this shit. Can you carry the rest of this shit?
I can do the camera.
You want to do the camera?
Yeah, if she wants to do that.
Let me know if anyone says anything. Actually, light on fire. You put some oil in it. Put some gas, I guess, actually. And it'll actually it'll light on flames. So, you go look like from the outside. What the fuck are you laughing at? So we're not gonna really show this side over here. It's an extra like 2,000 square feet, but it's restaurants. It was built out to like almost be like a bakery, but it doesn't have access. I don't really feel like getting the security guards to like unlock both doors. Once we actually open up in here, we can knock this wall down. This like thing that used to be a door to begin with, and that'll give us access to that side too. This is obviously like the entrance, you know, hostess, bouncers, easily set up there. I don't know what we're gonna do with this. Personally, I kind of want to turn that into, I don't know, like a workstation kind of thing.
Yeah, you just sell stuff like
Yeah. Yeah. How bad is the glare on the light?
Not at all.
It's a little bit dark in this area. The lights don't quite work in this area yet, but yeah. So one of the cool things is like, I don't know, I really like the way the tables are designed. The benches are all right. It all comes into place. It's always a plus. So this is the bar over here. We've got bar countertop on here, just like we had an old Endgame. Very easy to set up a small console here. And then, you know, put those TVs on the walls here. Same thing here, this is our bar. Alternatively, I might just bust this out and just turn the whole thing into an extra bar over here. I'm not really sure. The cheapest thing, obviously, is not to do anything to it. But, let's see. So, I want to illuminate this. Super glare. I don't know if I can do that. So the bar's pretty big. It's actually, square footage wise, I think it's actually smaller than Endgame's old bar. But it's much better, like, just layout. So we can put a lot more people back here. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think like 5 or 6 bars back here. Comfortably. And then we got an ice chest. TVs get set up here, obviously. You can play from the bar like we did at the old place. For some reason, they've only got 5 taps. We're going to change that. Easily double that, if not triple that. Yeah, so that's the bar. On the other side is that bakery-like thing that I was talking about earlier. And I'm planning on turning some of that into a bar as well. So I'm just going to set another bar on that side. And that's relatively easy to do because halfway between these two bars is a walk-in cooler And so the lines can be set up really easily to both sides. Let's come over here to the kitchen. So there's an access elevator here, which will be used for handicapped people and anyone that's in the kitchen staff. I got lucky that the elevator is there because you have to have a way to get to the second floor for anyone that has disabilities. And if we didn't have that, it's really expensive to install. This is part of the kitchen area. There's some prep tables, some sinks. This is a walk-in cooler I was talking about that has access to both sides, which is really nice. In fact, I think this is actually an entrance to the other side. I can't tell too much because it's really dark. But we got lines set up in here. Really easy to add some extra lines. There's plenty of space in here, obviously. So we'll have lines on that side, lines on that side. Double bar. What's that?
Just all the cheesecake burners.
Yes, this used to be a cheesecake factory. And then so this is like an employee restroom. That's a giant dead cockroach in the sink. There's an employee restroom back here. Is there storage over here? Oh, no storage here. Nothing to note. Let's see. This, I believe, is where they used to have their ice machine. It is a little bit expensive to build or to get another one, but I think it'd be worth it. This is another walk-in cooler. The other side of the elevator, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is one elevator. And so I think it's just a double-sided elevator, actually. Or it could actually be two back-to-back elevators. I can't really tell with the space. And there's no power to the elevator right now, so I can't actually check it. Let's get some shots of the kitchen over here. So this is like all the kitchen equipment that just came into place that's still here from last time, right? So we've got pizza ovens, fryers, grills, stovetops, lots of stovetops, ranges, another fryer, some microwaves, some heaters. Like there's just so much shit in here. It's not even funny. It's a little dirty. This side's actually a lot dirtier than the other side. So we'd probably have to pay someone like a couple grand to come in here and clean this shit. But it's all in relatively good shape for the amount of time that it's been since anything's been in here. It's been over 10 years since something has actually been in here. I was just cleaning up this area. We have another walk-in cooler over here, which is really important because the outside area, we're planning to set up a bar outside as well. So having one here means that it'll be relatively easy to set up lines outside. So I don't want somebody to kind of hold this door open for me. I'm not 100% sure whether it locks behind us. So put the brick there and then just in case. Yeah, we should be fine. So that's the side of the wall right there. I could probably pretty easily put a bar like right here. So that would be the back area of the bar. You just run the lines from there to there. Really easy. Set it up. Outside bar right here. Now this whole area is currently used for like whatever. They said that we could use it for employee parking. We could use it for honestly whatever we wanted to. They didn't really care. They're not charging us for it. So I looked at this and thought outside concert area. Just like Shady Park has right now. Really easy, we got an outside bar here. We can set up a stage right over there. It already has a gate, which makes it look fancy as fuck. There's no residential area around here, so we can be as loud as we want at night for as long as we want. There's an exterior patio on the top over here. And then this is like kind of where I believe this is where the trash cans are. So like we gotta figure out a way to deal with that. But I don't know. I personally, there's so much space out here that we're not even being charged for that we could utilize really, really well, I feel. And it's pretty big, and especially when the weather's nice, like October-ish right now, November. That you run some concerts outside. People love that shit. I'm not sure if I can find this. Yeah, it's a little overgrown with like weeds and shit. That's nothing that a little love can't take care of. So there are 4 outside patios total in this area, in this space. There's 2 on the top floor and 2 on the bottom floor. The biggest downside with this patio here is just that these walls are so high that you can't actually utilize it that well to, like, if we have a concert over here, to really do it. But I was thinking that if I just made sure that this was secure, sturdy enough underneath, I have to get someone to test the load of this thing here. But I mean, it's carrying an AC unit. It shouldn't matter if there's fucking humans on it. But I could easily set up some shit over here too. There's a cat over there. You see it just like crawl into a hole in the fucking wall. And then since it's a little bit higher grades, it might be a little easier to see at least that area over there. Other than that, it's a really nice patio to begin with. There's a lot of space. Looks like someone dumped over all the plants just in the middle of the ground here. It's got a good view of the street and the dead mall. That smells like shit. Literally, like shit. Let's head back downstairs.
They said they like the patio.
Back to patio. Oh, that's only one of the patios. There's 4 patios. That's probably actually the smallest patio that we have as well. Which is kind of why I want to expand it over that one area, just to give more patio space. Because we're not getting charged for the patio space. We're not getting charged for the outside space, so we might as well utilize it as much as we can. Oops. All right. So this is another kitchen area. It's got more pizza ovens, more stove range tops. I don't even know what this thing is. I literally don't know what this thing is. I think that's where you compress dead bodies. But this is for soups. We've got a heater for pizzas. It's really nice. Another fucking oven. I don't know what that is. The rest of this shit though. But there's just so much fucking equipment in here. And there's not like a ton, but we still have cookie pans. We still have we still got like these fucking trays and the lids and the fucking other things. I don't remember this. I used to know names for this shit. I don't remember shit anymore. Yeah, so that's the kitchen. The kitchen, I want to say, is 3,500 square feet. The entire space is 14,000 square feet, first floor and second floor included. If you include the patio space outside as well, you're looking at an entire lot size of 22,000 square feet. The fact that we only have to pay for 14,000 of that is amazing. This area actually really excites me because and I'm just throwing ideas around still, and I'm more than welcome to hear other people's ideas as well. That was one of the reasons I invited a lot of people out here to come look at this, because I need to bounce ideas around, right? Like see if it's a bad idea or not. But this right here looks like it's ready to be a stage. Like if you literally just put slat here. Like this is already like grooved almost. Like if you just put like wooden slats along this thing, you could transform this whole thing into a giant stage, right? It's already got seating around it on all the sides and even above. And like you just have, you know, whatever we want to put there, whether it's you know, when we're running a gaming tournament, this is the finals. You know, if we've got like our stand-up, we used to do stand-up sometimes. Obviously not for like a big band coming through here, but any of the little smaller stuff that we do, even a DJ set. This opens up on the opposite side. It's got all the makings of like the underneath of a stage. So I can run electronics, I can run wires under it really easily. I mean, it does eliminate this much seating is the only issue.
It's kind of high too. People that are sitting right there won't really be able to see.
I mean, it is high, kind of. This is about as high as stage is, though. Like, being right there.
Like, if this was the height of the seating, I would.
I mean, if I was.
Get up there and dance, Sarah. Let's see.
Yeah, get up there and dance. Come on, what are you waiting for? Okay, I'll get up there and dance then.
I want to see
Fucking
that.
hell, dude.
Do you have health insurance?
Do I have health insurance?
I don't.
Ugh. Yeah.
Ooh,
So.
cool. Well, you're.
That's why I asked if you have health insurance.
I almost lost my head here. Shit.
So no super tall artists.
Yeah, so nobody that's super tall up there. Oh, I can just get ready to move them up. I mean, they're chains, so I can just move the chain up.
Oh!
I swear.
I can just move it up. But yeah, I mean, it's a little high, but I mean, this is like, I mean, what's it look like from down there? Like, would this be an unpleasant experience to have like, I don't know, a stand-up comedian here, you know, the circus performers that we had in.
I guess it wouldn't be that bad.
It's a really big area too.
Like
this is actually
especially if they're like centered there instead of on the edges, it'd probably be better.
Well, I mean, they'd probably utilize the whole stage, right? Like a lot of it is like, you know, I'm not gonna try to walk on this, but you know, walking around, like it's not terribly difficult. And right, like if you are on the edge here, how's this? Is it any worse than if I was on the stage over here?
If you put like a big TV like right there, or like a what's it called, like a screen,
Ooh, I like that.
and then you could have like like the final gamers like playing here, and everyone would have to look up for the TV.
Tournamenting up here, like they would be there, right? They'd be in the middle. They would be like on the edge over here.
And like a benefit of a tall stage is like it also gives these guys a view, because if it was too low, then they wouldn't be able to see. So it kind of like creates like a triangle.
About that is that's actually not accessible currently.
Oh,
You
JK.
can't even get up there. I know. There's no access up there.
Ever?
I know.
Weird.
Yeah. So like that's mirrors up there. That looks like glass. So you're like, oh, I can see the other side, but it's just a mirror reflecting. But I mean, if you're on the patio, if we open up one of those and turn it into a door, you could. And so like I am considering doing that, basically converting one of those to a door, and then you could gain access to that from the patio upstairs, because it would be a really good view. Like that's some prime like VIP seating. And again, if we do have a tournament, right? So let's say we have a league tournament up here, right? 5v5 computers. That's plenty of space from here to here on both sides of it. Like, because one thing that was always bad with Endgames stage was about this big, right? From here to like there. And so we had that. But like if you lean back in your chair, you're in danger of falling off. With this, you could literally set up here, set up there. You could dance in your chair. Like you have plenty of space behind you and around you. I don't know. I'm still shooting this shit. I don't know whether it's even possible to turn this into a stage. You know, I have to figure out something to do with this seating, whether it's carrying it out or filling it in with concrete or whatever it is. Because obviously, I mean, you can't just put a board there. It's not quite stable enough. You need a little more support underneath it. But I mean, other than that, like I think that it's really, if I could put a board on here and it was stable, I could remove the board when we're not having stages and this is extra seating too.
What about putting something all across the top that somehow gets
steadied, like a peg through the middle or something like that.
Well, I mean, it has a lot of support, right, in the different areas. I'm just worried that the dead center of the support isn't quite enough. If I was sitting on top of this chair, I don't know whether that and this is enough support to keep that from caving in.
Yeah.
But it could be as simple as literally just putting something in the middle of this table that functions as a support. And like literally you could pull it out when you're not having a concert or I'm sorry, not having a show, and this is, 7 different seats again.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, we do have this area over here, if we want to walk around again. So, this is the alternative stage area that we could do. The only issue with this stage area, obviously, is that there's not a lot of seating you're not going to be able to see it basically anywhere else, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the ceiling is limited here. Like it would have to be like maybe a foot off of this, and that's it. It does have the advantage of like having rows of seating already facing this direction. But again, there's so many options here that like it's really just like I just have to sit down, look at the different options, get some people's ideas in here to really like get the juice flowing and figure out what I want to do with all this stuff. We have all this space. All we have to do is figure out how to utilize it. And everything comes with this place, right? Like everything in here comes with this place. All those chairs you see, all these benches, all these tables, everything literally part of the rent. This is a back bar. So it's for, I don't think they had tap lines back here. They had soda lines, it looks like. But just a little back bar area to help serve these guys over here. This is a room that we can rent out or do something with. I'm not really sure what. I was kind of leaning towards turning this into a VR room. I think that'd be a kind of a cool concept. It's a little bit large, but I think it's actually about the right dimensions for a VR room. VR rooms are usually like 9 feet by 9 feet.
What's
I
a
think
VR
this room
room?
is virtual reality.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. VR, so like the VR devices that they have now, you can play games. Well, you can turn a whole room into it, and let's see how big this is.
Or you could just live in here.
So that's 18 feet. Holy fuck.
Like this could be your office.
Huh.
You can put like a bed
Actually, I
and
have an office in
everything.
the back already, and upstairs. And that's 9 feet. So this is 9 feet by 18. I can turn this into 2 VR rooms.
Right.
I can turn this into 2 VR rooms. I'm 100% turning this into 2. It's just right down the middle. Probably at this door.
We'll just have another door to go into that room?
Here? Yeah, just carve a door out.
Oh, okay.
Or, here, you carve a door out over there. Let's see. So 9 feet is here. Yeah. So 9 feet is like right here. Where the exit sign is. I don't know. I like it, but this is also so this is the access to the outside patio that's on this side. I lied. This is another entrance. I would close this and no one ever come this way. Also, this door was surprisingly unlocked. And in fact, doesn't seem to latch at all. So, if you ever need to come back in here illicitly, I guess, that's how we do it.
Don't tell everyone watching.
Right,
Dum dum.
tell the people about that. That literally doesn't latch, and it's the door. In fact, I feel like it's opening in the wrong direction. I'm gonna try to open from the outside.
Okay. Haha, get wrecked.
I guess it does latch. It's like magnets.
Weird.
Yeah, there's no like keyhole or anything like that. And it's like really latched, which is pretty sweet. So this, I think, is actually, yes, this is the outside patio area. There's more seating over here. Shouldn't have looked at it from this angle. But there's more seating up here. We can do some of these tables. So that's a lot of tables that got thrown over there. You can't even get in on this side. Let's see, how do we open this patio? I don't think we can. Let's look if I get a shot of the outside really quick.
It's gonna look bad
It's
because
gonna
the
look pretty
light. Oh, it's okay.
What's up, Sarah? How you doing? Yeah.
You only knew how much you were in this.
Big spider. All right, so that was the first floor, right? That was the first. I want to say it's 10,000 square feet downstairs. So that was a 10,000 square foot first floor. It's not even 10,000 square foot actually, because that space over there is 2,000. So this is 8,000 square feet, I think. Yeah. I feel a little nervous walking up these stairs because, like, right about here, that's my head. So like, that's.
Yeah.
But this area. Oh shit! Where's the lantern?
I have one.
Where's the other lantern?
I think you put it down.
I think I put it down.
You put it down
I put
in
it down
the
the sink.
back bar.
Yeah. But yeah. So a lot of stairs to get to the second floor. It's really high up there. Maximum occupancy 243.
Syrup said it's going.
It's going. So this is another room that leads to the outside patio up here. How big is this room? It's 22 feet by 25 feet. Is that shit?
Like cat shit?
I think it's cat shit. I think
Probably.
there's a cat in here somewhere. Cats figure out how to get inside.
That's probably they dumped that out to be the litter box.
Honestly, it smells like shit, so it probably is a litter box. Yeah, like it literally smells like shit. Like either that or they're fertilizing it. I don't know why they'd be fertilizing dirt. Nothing growing in that. All right, can we get a lantern up here? You- It's a little spooky. So, well, I didn't even show you guys the bathrooms on the first floor. But this is the bathrooms for the second floor. It's okay. I know you're a girl. You can go in the bedroom. There's no one in here. Oh my god, is Gabrielle seriously? So, this is actually the women's room. Oh, that was actually the women's room. What did you just look at?
The toilet.
Yeah, I was not going in there.
This is the men's room.
I've dealt with walrus poop. I would not deal with that.
Men's room actually smells alright. Women's room, not so much so. It's not the like greatest bathrooms in the world, but it's they're the correct size for what we need, which is good. This is some storage area shit back here. This is some extra chairs. We got some tables. We got some ugly ass motherfucking seat cushions. This is our. Don't actually know what this is. Circuits of some type. I don't know what it runs to though. So I'm still trying to figure out where. Jesus Christ, there's so many fucking panels, dude. There's like 5 floors of panels. There were a bunch in the kitchen, and there's a bunch in the back bar, and right there. This is more closet. The spiders really took up residence in here. I think this was like some of the electronics area because they've got a bunch of TV shit up here. I haven't been able to find anything that's like a centralized sound system, which is really bothering me because I might need to install one. Hello, safe. Do you open? They always leave the safes for some reason. When they leave, they always leave the safe. And then it becomes a mystery of what's inside and how do I crack it open. See, so like if we put a table here, you're not as inclined to like lean over and kill yourself. We always put one of these in like in front of both of those, just so that you really just don't. You don't want something more on diving over the edge of this, killing yourself. This is where I'm planning on putting our PC lounge. What are you fucking whispering back here?
The ghost.
Oh, the ghost? Oh man, this isn't, as far as I can tell, this place isn't haunted. Unlike old Endgame, which was 100% haunted.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
I love haunted places.
Yeah,
Only
old
my
Endgame was
dinosaurs.
100% haunted. This place, not so much so, I don't think. I've been in here alone for a while. And
We should have like murder mystery dinners.
Isn't it nice? So this is definitely like tournament area. This is gonna be where our premium gaming is.
Or weddings. That could happen one day.
Yeah. So a new concept that I'm planning on implementing in this new endgame is that we're charging a cover to come up to the premium gaming area. So while the gaming area, that's like a civilization of fucking spiders over in the corner there. Yeah. So we're planning on implementing a cover fee of $10 to $10 for the first hour and $5 for each hour after that to basically come up to the second floor and play and do whatever you want on the second floor. Right? That includes the VR rooms, that includes this area, the PCs, any of the new systems that are up here. We're gonna have our Switch, our PS4s, our Xbox Ones. They're all gonna be up here. $10 for the first hour, $5 for each hour after that, and it includes an all-you-can-eat snack bar. So we're gonna have, I mean, it's not gonna be fucking crazy shit, but we're talking French fries with nacho cheese, chili, nachos, exactly, chips.
Ice cream?
No ice cream. Why does someone fucking want ice cream? Maybe ice cream. Maybe ice cream.
What those things like?
We can get one of those shitty little ice cream things. I don't know. Maybe we'll do ice cream. I just don't want people spilling ice cream over my shit.
Nacho cheese.
Nacho
Much
cheese.
better.
Yeah, well, people like really, one of the biggest things that people always came back to us from the original Endgame was, are you going to have cheese fries again? Are you going to have your assassin's cheese fries? And so now you can have as much cheese fries as you want. Again, $10 for the first hour, $5 for each hour after that. Unlimited food.
The mac and cheese bites?
Yes, we're going to have the mac and cheese bite. Those are going to be on it. I was super excited to put those back on it. As long as I can make sure that they're going to be within price range for that, I was absolutely going to be something that you see in this. I'm really excited about it because I think it's going to be a good value for your money. I think it's going to be a good value for us. I think everybody wins. One thing that I really hate is just charging you to play a game, right? Like $10 an hour to play a fucking PC, that's dumb. But this way, at least you get some food out of it. You don't have to eat. I can make a little bit of money off people that are actually coming up here just to play games. And then, you know, everybody wins. Everybody wins. But this would also be the room that we'd use to have big tournaments, I think. It just looks like a tournament room. Like, I can just picture like this wall-to-wall with Smash or Street Fighter or whatever the fuck people are playing these days and fucking killing each other in tournaments for.
And with all the extra like tables and chairs that you have,
Exactly.
people
All
can
the
do
extra
whatever
chairs
they
we have.
want.
And we have more patio out here as well. So this is another patio that we have. This is the other second floor patio. It's really nice. There's some tables and chairs out there already. It's got a terrible view of the street. Like, who gives a fuck about that view? But still, it's a great patio. If you're looking for some air, you know. Yeah, I'm really excited about this fucking floor in particular. You okay? Our tour is almost over. Don't fret. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm just gonna have the snack bar buffet in this room or whether I'll be putting it into another room. This is sort of like the prep area on the second floor for the kitchen. This is where they'll be prepping the food. You know, it has this delivery elevator right here, right? Very convenient. Everything okay, guys?
Is it like real food over there?
No, it's
No, those are
corporate.
like fake flower
It's like,
petals.
it'd be like really old.
So this is the elevator from the first floor that you saw, the service elevator. It's so you can bring food up here, basically, right? Very easy to deliver from the kitchen to the second floor. That we can always keep that. We can always keep it stocked.
You can just have
Snack
like
bar.
microwaves and stuff up here to
Exactly. Just about the cheese, you
simple
can keep the
stuff you gotta
chili,
reheat.
shit like that. That's an emergency fire escape. This area is interesting. So this is the other side of the elevator, which is great again because if we have a handicapped person come up here, I don't want them going into the kitchen, but it's okay to come out on this side. This is just storage closets, and then this leads to the outside. I can't open it right now because it's locked, but that leads to the outside, which is where you saw that second floor, but you don't currently have access. That's the other side of the upper, outside patio that doesn't exist yet, basically. The AC units over there and whatnot.
That
And that's
room
why,
was
like,
spooky.
if you look around, there's nowhere that downstairs area that you saw upstairs. I was like, you can't get there. Like, there's nowhere that you could even get to that. The first time I was in here, James was looking for it. He was like, I don't understand. Like, I can see it.
I know.
They're like, where's the door? Like, he's like running all the way around here. He's like, is it behind this door? Is it behind this door? It's behind that wall is where it is. This is our manager's office. Look at this. I got a fancy little chair. Oh, this is actually comfy. I should take this home. It's my computer chair. I'll just set my PC up right here. I can play League of Legends. Chairs that have seen better days, more banquet. Yep, but yeah, so this is the second floor. Obviously, it's a lot smaller than the first floor, but it has just as much potential as the first floor does for development and growth. But yeah, everything about the second floor is very premium, very VIP. Considering about turning this into a VR room too, or a couple of VR rooms, I'm not 100% sure. I really want to capitalize on the VR stuff because I know a lot of people have been asking for it, and it is a really cool concept to just have a whole room that you can go into and just like play, you know, by yourself or with a group of people. And like the view is just fucking great. I don't know. Everything about this place, I love it. Cool. I think that just about wraps things up. I should have brought the soda with me. I definitely want to get these hallways like decorated though, whether it's hanging up like nerdy artwork or having X come and spray paint some shit on these walls. Like this is the area I feel that has the most area to like just get represented as geeky shit as you like basically ascend. Like we could like spray paint like the top of the ceiling tray. It would be fucking sick. And this is the other side of the bathrooms. You got a men's room, women's room. They're much smaller, but you even have like a makeup thing that for women. There's no sinks there just to do your makeup or change your babies or whatever the fuck. Just top 10. What's the location of this place? This place is at 1233 Alma School. It's okay to like read it out to me too, Sarah. If someone's got a question, like 1233 South Alma School Road. With luck, all the licenses will transfer over and we'll be open as soon as February. But like, let's be real here. It's probably going to be like April, if not next year. As in like literally a year from now. My goal is either April at like the latest of this year or procrastinating until August because I really don't want to open up
In the summer.
in the summer. I really just don't. And this is another area just for like sinks, I guess. Waiter station. Cool. But yeah, that's just this one side of Endgame too. The other area, let's go outside and show really quick. It's gonna be really tough to see because there's no lights in there obviously, and you're gonna be reflecting off the windows. But just to give you a sense of the size of the space. So starting there and wrapping around here. This is the final patio, by the way. This is the final frontal patio. But if you look in, are they able to see through that?
A little.
You hiring? We will. We will. Aren't you a little far away, Bender?
I'm not very good at this. Yeah, you can see him.
Yeah, so this is the other area. This area is actually really nice. Like you saw the kitchen in the other area, it was kind of grimy, it was kind of a little bit dirty. This shit is like sparkly clean. It is
Probably
like-
newer.
That's how we made like desserts.
Exactly. It was actually a separate area for a while. So the Cheesecake Factory shut down, I believe, in like 2007 or something like that. And then about 5 years ago, there was something in here for a few years that was just like a small bakery. So everything in that area is really new. Everything's really new in this area over here. There's a bathroom over in that corner. This is, oh, you have a pretty good look at this over here. So this is where our free gaming area is going to be, right? So I mentioned that the second floor, we have our premium gaming area with the PCs and the new systems and the all-you-can-eat snack bar buffet. Down here in the free area, this is going to be our older systems like we had on the right wing of Endgame. This is going to be the, is this a, okay, we'll take a doorbell. This is going to be the free area. It's going to be the old systems, the NES, Super Nintendo, plenty of areas to sit up here. We'll probably be tearing a lot of these side cushions out. That's what we do. We tear the side cushions out. We put TVs on the wall. We build a bar countertop on those walls so you can play all along the sides. But that's really what we're looking for in this area. Again, it's free. We're going to turn the little bakery area that they have in there into a second bar, so we have even more bar space.
T-Swift says he'll move.
So, yeah, but like, you can kind of see a little bit in here, but it's so much cleaner and newer. All the equipment on that side is like brand spanking new. The hood, the ovens, everything is like shiny. So, yeah, but I'm really, really excited. So this is the other half of it. Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's all I've got for you for now. Thanks for coming and checking it out with me. Definitely keep an eye out on the page for updates. Follow us on Facebook. It's the best way to get updates. Facebook.com/endgamebar, ENDGAMEBAR, one word. And yeah, that'll be it for me. Thanks, guys. All right. What? You don't want to turn it off? See the thing that says end?
Yeah, now I do.
13 viewers, holy shit.